Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Only a look at Jesus
Tonight we'll read from Psalms 4. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing? Selah. But know that the Lord hath set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed, and be still. Selah. Offer the sacrifice of righteousness, and put your trust in the Lord. There be many that say, who will shew us any good? Lord, lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart, more than in the time that their corn and their wine increase. I will both lay me down to sleep in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening and welcome. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We're going to go back to Trelawney. Hold on. We're going to go back to Trelawney this evening, and we're going to call on the Prime Minister as well for clarity, because not a lot of people seem to be believing the Prime Minister on the I went on my own, I paid my way, but I was also an invited guest. Both doesn't work together. In this case, it's an either or, either. Which is it? The Prime Minister must clarify with the nation whether he was an invited guest, which the Prime Minister would then be attending World Cup in an official capacity as the Prime Minister of Jamaica, as well as the Prime Minister stating he went on his own. It would be a personal thing. We don't know, though, that what the Prime Minister, given that the Prime Minister regularly lies to us when he speaks, if the Prime Minister has been honest, and can the Prime Minister provide proof to the nation that his voyage was I don't even know what to call it. Would you call it a working holiday? Would that be, one sec, would that be a correct phrase to phrase the Prime Minister going on as a working holiday? The part where he went on his own, paid his own way, a holiday, and then the part where he was invited by FIFA, that would be working. So I don't know if us calling it a working holiday would be appropriate, but certainly, as we were confused with Ardy Marx's utterance, we are so confused with the Prime Minister telling us two different things and expect us now to conflate them together in one. So it don't wash, Prime Minister. Globalist, how do? Good evening and welcome. Debbie Jervis TV, good evening, good evening. Gloria Morris, good evening. Thank you very much for your support, Gloria, very much appreciated. Thank you. Suzette Williams, good evening. Lynette Jenkins, good evening. Laverne, Cousin Kachiwagwan, Monica Wills, good evening and welcome. Good evening. Ladybug, good evening, good evening. Miranda Ruddock. Who else is around? Steve Hayfield, good evening. Jamrack 8766. Good evening and welcome. 1 second. Oi. Yeah, call me coming live. So when they come, we just put on the music and run go downstairs. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about this, globalist. May go run go downstairs, but them not just right now. My sister and her husband I carry something come drop off. So I have to run go downstairs when they come, but you'll be entertained by music until I get back. Michael Nepper. Good evening, Donna Williams. Good evening and welcome. Cabbage, good evening, good evening. Who else is around? Charmaine Platts, good evening and welcome. Elga Fletcher, good evening, good evening, good evening. We're going to go back to, what's him call it, Troy. And it's not, as I have on my thing, and it shouldn't be seen as Jungle Justice versus JCF. It is Jungle Justice and JCF, the two operating together in the same space. And again, I have to reiterate, I hope nobody would think for one jot of a second that any of my advocacy surrounding the law is a cover for this young man or with thoughts of him. Karen Wagwan, what I am doing or what I'm talking about or what I'm highlighting in the case of what we saw, what if or could there be a day when it's an innocent man that is blamed? Not saying this man is innocent, not defending him, but I have no problem in this case with the jungle justice met out by the community. What I have, hold on. Blacker, you downstairs? You know what? Drive go around off with Tamara side there. You know if it run away Tamara side there, isn't it? Yeah, just drive and park right around the sucker around the study lift there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, globalist. Who else turn up? Lynette Jenkins, how are you? In a case where there may be a day when an innocent man is being blamed, who protects them from the mob? Is my question. Who protects them from the mob? Not saying that this perpetrator is innocent. The debate is not about him per se. It's about what happened when it's an innocent man and the Jamaica Constabulary Force members are there and you look to them for protection. No, me not start long time ago, that what me just start. And you look to them for protection. What happens? I do not have a problem with the actions of the community. My problem is the police's action in what happened. It is the community that must deliver the jungle justice. If we are to hold our law enforcement to a standard, it must be across the board. Because in some mindset, probably not mine at the moment, extrajudicial killing can be argued in such a case. And if you notice, one of the young men in the community has been arrested. Thus, people are demonstrating for justice. But the law doesn't recognize jungle justice. It does recognize summary execution and extrajudicial killings. One could argue in this case, being as the police were there, and I know one police don't turn up to a scene, I would assume even though we saw one police on camera, there would have been multiple police there. Now that a young man has been arrested, we know that would happen. Maybe more people could get arrested. What's the responsibility, though, or what would be the penalty for member of the security force that were there, member of the security force that one could say aided and abetted, as the police we saw on camera, being accessory to? I find it very, very a slippery slope. He deserved what he got from the public. This argument is not about him, but it's one about what happens in a case where it might be, just might be, somebody that is accused wrongly. What happens in a case where we want to hold the police to a standard? Do we drop the guard on one level and then we raise the bar on another level? These are the balances that you have in the legal system when it comes to this. Now, in the case of fundamental rights or human rights, whatever you want to call it, I do have a problem with how some jurisdiction applies qualified rights. Because in the case of this young man who we are being told regularly is arrested for such offense, based on Delroy's Chuck argument of publishing such person, the sex offenders list with such person, would double punish them. But what about, though, one would argue, Sharon, how you do? What about the rights to life and protection and the safety of the community? So a lot in law have a balancing act to it based on this phrase, proportionality, or sometimes the phrase reasonableness is being used. It is a very, Lady Gaga, how you do? It is a very, very slippery slope. But based on the police actions, I'm wondering, will there be anything here for Indicom to investigate? Based on what we saw on the video, where the guy was in the house, the police went in the house, put him outside, almost saying to the public, have your way with him. There is a human rights issue in that. And this is my contention with human rights. Because the moment the 10-year-old was murdered, her human rights is thrown out of the window. It's no more about human rights for her, it's more of justice. The community saw justice in a different way. I would argue, from the community's point of view, rightly so. Because he is the one that one would argue a leopard now go change them spot based on the amount of time him go to prison for the same offense or have attempted the offense and get away with it. But when it comes to law, there's still a balance to be struck. Because if we allow our police, or if we sanction our officers taking law into their own hands, in the case of this perpetrator, by facilitating, aiding and abetting, being an accessory to, in what we saw happen, flip this to extrajudicial killing where police shoot young men down. You see how the balance becomes difficult here? Because that guy in Troy, I mean, very few people would think he doesn't deserve what he gets. Very few. But you also have to think about, in the real world, where what if one day an innocent person is blamed and jungle justice ensues and the police is there? Sharon Powell, how you do? No. They have not killed the wrong person. Yeah. I'm just arguing in anticipation. Because there's a principle in the justice system that says it's better for 1,000 guilty men to walk than to punish one innocent man. So, in an anticipatory argument, I'm thinking of what if a day comes when an innocent man is being blamed for such or similar offense while the perpetrator have gotten off the loose and they faces the jungle justice with members of the security forces aiding and abetting, facilitating, or being an accessory to. You have to look at those issues in the society we live in. As I keep saying, I do not have a problem with the actions of the community. It's a natural, I see it as a natural reaction. What I do have a problem with is the police that turn him over to the public when they could have taken control. This is where the balancing act comes in the whole legal system. It's gruesome. I tell you, I've seen Some pictures were sent to me today, very, very graphic. God Almighty, he deserved what he got. Wonderfully made. Good evening. The photographs are graphic. They are tear jerking. They rip your bloody heart out just seeing what that guy done to that little girl. For me, with those images and photographs, with the community who would have seen the raw image in front of them as gold. For me, the action taken by the community is a necessary one, a natural reaction to the circumstances. My problem still remains the actions of the police, because they are meant to protect and serve. And regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the person, we still want them to remain to a certain standard, Beverly. We don't want to let them off when it's Mas Dick, and then when it's Uncle Tom, we give them a leeway. It is hugely complicated, and it wouldn't be, I would find it, without explaining it in the legal, with the legal principles, I don't know if I could argue such case on the natural side of things without knowledge of how the law operates and what is expected. Abena, how you do? Of law enforcement and the pursuit of justice and all of that. It's a hugely complicated balancing act. But for me, I've always had this problem where I think the law put too much emphasis on the human rights of culprits, you want to call them culprits, accused, or perpetrator, whichever name you want to call them. The law put a huge emphasis on their human rights. Even he who committed that gruesome crime, the law does respect his human rights. I kid you not. And this is why I'm having such a complicated argument trying to balance, because that's how the law, even in a legal reasoning, the balancing act is even a deeper reasoning, Barbara Simpson. But believe it or not, these people, human rights are respected. Probably more than you, the innocent person. In another jurisdiction, JCF could get sued based on the police actions. JCF could get sued for breaches of his right to life article, because it would still be in the extrajudicial killing frame of things, where the police, thank you, Abena, the police got there in time. The police did not have to push him out of the house and close the door so the people can have their way with him. The law still respects his human rights. Gruesome, heartless, though his actions were and still remain. The law does respect his human right, I kid you not. They place an emphasis because what the law says, until a court orders that death penalty, then the killing is extrajudicial. So I hope you understand the problem I'm having with the police actions. I have no problem with the actions of the community, believe you me, none whatsoever. My issue is with the police action, arguing that what if a day comes when an innocent person is being accused? It's a hard thing to balance. Colin, how are you? Good evening. It was like he was letting people. Yeah, based on you see the police went into the room, put him outside, closed the door, and then he was stoned and chopped to death after. He deserved, hey, cuz wagwan, he deserved a horrible death. He deserved a painful death because what he did to that young girl, it traumatizes the entire community. It should traumatize the entire Jamaica. If you see those photographs, it would traumatize you. It literally would traumatize you. I have no problem with the community's action. However, as we expect and as we always speak on the matter of extrajudicial killing, or law enforcement are not to be involved in mob mentality. Or law enforcement ought not to be involved in mob mentality because that puts the innocent at risk as well of the police supporting mob mentality. And then it's the same police who turned him out. It's the same set of police, them or their superior, who turned him out for the public to have their way with him. They have arrested members from the mob. So it is a balancing act. And it is a sad thing, but people are likely to be charged for murder for him. Members from the mob, from the community, are going to be charged for his murder. One could ask the question, is it worth going to prison for him while he is out of the pain, the thought of what he's done? Or I don't know. It's a complicated thing to balance. Ladybug, trust me, I would advise anybody who don't see the pictures, don't look at them. If you have not seen them yet, don't look at them. They're not nice images to look at. They're images that will scar you mentally, especially if you have children. And whether you have children or not, it shouldn't really matters. But if you have children and imagine your children looking at those images, it will scar you mentally. It literally will scar you mentally. And that's why I said he deserved what he got, because let's say he raped her, but he didn't kill her. He was gonna get the chance to do it all over again. It's habitual for him. It is habitual. I mean, if you not see them, trust me, if you not see them, don't look upon them. They will scar you mentally. They will scar you mentally. Trust me. This guy should have never been on the street. This predator should have never been on the street. If he was put behind bars, as he should have, given how much time he has done and have attempted the very same thing with the community fully aware of him, he should have never been on the street. And this is where the justice system is a double failure in this. Because had you put him away, this little girl would have been alive. He possibly would have been alive as well. Do I think he could change? I don't know, nor do I think so either. Meaning on nobody's mind, but old habits die hard. He's been doing it since he was young. And then he has a father who protects his criminality. He has a justice system who turns a blind eye to his criminality. A system that fails. The justice system have failed this child, have failed the community, have failed the family. This guy should have never been on the street. One could argue that, wonderful maid, that the system is responsible for both the death of the child and the death of the perpetrator. This guy should have never been on the street. He should have never been allowed near children. But I always think it's an inheritance from the British system where these sex offenders and these predators normally get just a little slap on the wrist. Let us look a bit at the demonstration. And the demonstration, the cry for justice is for the young man that has been arrested from the community for his murder. Sharon, I said it this morning. All of us need to champion the publication of the sex offenders registry. All across Jamaica, we need to know who they are and where they are. Because this is very similar to what took place in Spanish Town last year. It was another known sex offender. And here we have another child dead when politicians continue to fail and fail. And look at the people that Delroy took are protecting their human rights. That's why I tell you, I ever since I was at law school, I do have a problem with human rights because it's the human rights of the criminals or of those accused becomes the main focus, not you, the victim or the survivor. You, the victim or the survivor, it's not your human right that the law really takes into focus when something like this happens. It is really the human rights of the what we would call criminals. You downstairs? Yeah, man. Me I come down now. Okay. Globalist, me I put on a song phone. Me soon come. I need to run, go downstairs, go collect something and come back. You know here? Just enjoy the music.
Oh, thy peace, the God of my salvation. Because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make him a throw and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not press the poor. Make up what I seen him. Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see they didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see they didn't can sell out Rasta and sell out. I sell out Babylon. Just talk on the Friday. But Joe and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, Joe and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. I was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, big him and Joe one stone, and it bring about feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big him and Joe one stone, and it bring about feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman Joe one stone, and it
Globalists, thank you all for bearing with me. So welcome back, welcome back. We'll go right back to the demonstration. Now, one would argue this young man who's been arrested is an innocent young man in all this, isn't it? Wouldn't you argue that? That this young man, despite the circumstances, is innocent because it was, could you argue in law that it's the defense of another? Probably not, because for you to argue in law, he was defending another. It would have to be within the commission of the crime. If he came across him while he was raping her and cutting her throat, then he could plead self-defense there, because it would be in the defense of another, in the commission of a serious crime. This is a different scenario, though. The aftermath is a different scenario. One could argue he's an innocent man, but he's the one who might end up in prison for a lengthy time for murder. You see, life can change within the snap of a finger.
And we have a bad number for us. We have a police them bad number. So we have to put them up, because they have to let out the man out of that. We are miserable. Hey, I fuck with them, I keep up. I hold him on a blood clot deal. Leave him, man. I'm doing. Let's talk to man out of that. I'm not going to hold on for the man.
Max is free.
You see, man?
Max is free. Max not do
Hey, man, say, come out of that.
This.
You know, go like you don't want no picking him. You wait till he jump on the doorstep or on the footstep. You wait till he jump on the footstep or on the doorstep. I think men will wait. You see the man who pass around the leaf. You see the man who pass around the leaf. You wait. Let go of the man out of that. If somebody flip phone you.
I am going to talk.
I'm not flip phone you.
So many years going on with. Yes. And nobody we commit murder and rape into all sorts of something. All of what we charging out of poison water in front of the government. Sorry. So yes, but look at all of that. It report and the police them say that the police them say yes.
Some of them are man killing, and some of them are mule. They never
We want justice. Free man.
If this was in England, Jamaica law is very complicated, though it's the Westminster style system. But if this was in England, many people would have been arrested and charged. Many people. All of those who would have been identified as a part of the mob on camera would have been arrested for murder, conspiracy to, aiding and abetting, accessory to. Many people would have been arrested if this was something that took place in the United Kingdom. The Independent Police Complaint Commission would have, if this was a case in England, would have been investigating the police officer's action that we saw on camera, where he put him out of the house to the police. If this is a scenario in England, I tell you, so much people would have been arrested.
Well, no life. Well, Maxwell in a hospital call name. Why not? The first thing you should have time out. What happened to Keja? Maxwell talk. Say I'm JJ. He talking at present now. Son of JJ. But when man go in and catch him and drawing down, man sick. And Maxwell, when he draw down him, man down. They say piss him piss up and piss and blood. Maxwell already kill a picnic. Maxwell kill a puppy. Justice. We want 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 justice.
Leonie Denton, welcome. Jamaica, I'm telling you all the while, that's why I'm doing the trauma story. That's why I'm doing the trauma story, but this story is unavoidable. If you're in broadcasting, you just cannot avoid this story. But that's how I tell them, I'm doing the trauma, because this one hard to comprehend, it's hard to wrap your head around. Looking at the images, it's mentally scarring. You know, it's just wrong. The justice system, though, have failed the child, have failed the community, have failed the family of Shani. There is the argument of family maybe having a level of responsibility. I do understand those arguments, but I think the grief is too stiff at the moment for me to advance such a conversation.
We have to go cancel the plan. Funeral, brother. Tell me if it's here. Tell me if it's here. Look how many is coming. Pretty. Come in here, guys. I'm so much sure. little girl come by the 2 pound of chicken. And the boy down without the chicken.
Look, them people here. We don't hear nothing from them. If you let out the man out of that man to come and come walk here, so I put them and shake it. The man to come and shake it. I want to you. The man to come and shake it. The police wire, that's why they hold the man so long in that. I work on
people please.
That's how we don't get no picnic.
As God asked that question, hold on there. As God, I think of the father in the hospital attack. But I think the father also chopped 2 people as well during the whole altercation the other evening. It is said by these people who are demonstrating that the father should tell of the 2 people that he chopped.
How do you come take up one man? I want to find people here that come look for people. Oh, I'm doing it. I
Because I was told yesterday by someone on the ground that he also raped a young man recently as well. This guy should have never been on street. Never. If the police were doing their job, if the justice system were doing their job, this young girl would have been alive. This child would have been alive. And this is a top-down failure. This is not just a one-off situation where you say, we never know of him, we never know, see, I saw him stay. It wasn't expected of him. He was well known to the justice system, to the police, to the local community. and to his family at large. He should have never been on the street. So killing him is the best option to protect another little boy or another little girl. It's the only option to protect another child. Because we don't know when them will go and let him out and when he going to strike again. Eugene Brown. But may I tell you, it's hard to deal with. I just can't be able to imagine what the family is going through. If it's so hard for us here in a wonderland. If it is so hard, bear with me. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. All right, then. If it's so hard for us in Wonderland to grapple with, imagine the family. Imagine the parents. Imagine the grandmother who sent her to the shop.
Me can still say something about my granddaughter because my granddaughter, and me live with it. Whatever time the children them go to school and see that man, they have to run a bullshot ban and call him.
Yes, Sharon, that's what I was told yesterday. You know, this guy shouldn't be on the street. He shouldn't have been on the street, given his track record. Given his track record, he should have never been on the street.
I know action left
Three times in their family school in Combat.
This is a string of failure, you know. He's been in juvenile detention. He's been to prison. All for the same or similar type of offenses, man and woman. He should have never been on the street. The state of Jamaica failed this child badly.
He's going for the big woman them around and Tyrewood and stuff.
Justice is the school. Tommy see everybody friend. She's so friendly. Jesus Christ, that's what I'm saying. Let's go put on the clothes in the they killed you. Say, where you come? What you say? I know much from my shop. Just come and take my chicken and it's $200. I could not pick up on him. Kill him. Rape him. Can you want pick up on a dull knife, he use my sock, I look up in the throat. You might have to look on it.
As gold, I was told the last woman went attempt for rape. When the woman got to the police tell the woman, but him never rape you. Then the woman went to the father and made a complaint to the father. The father told her, if him say good meat, what you expect him to do? That's what I was told by people on the ground.
Cage are dead within 2 years. No, it up me yeah, they up me. I look, the little baby boy will kill him.
I said kill him.
Imagine the little girl that says, imagine the little girl that feel like, but not never go through no way, you go down, never touch him.
We want justice. Justice, we want justice. It was not easy, and it was corrupt.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
Bear
on
with
it
Global.
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Hello everyone, this is Shana, the auntie of the deceased or the victim. My name is Shana. They are Falmouth because I don't live up here, I live Falmouth. And I get a call from my niece at home. And tell me say, if you call my mother and tell her say, they find Cager. I said, find Cager? How you mean by find Cager? After Cager no missing. He said if you call him, tell him say they find Cager, Cager slow, short, cut. Phone just put on my hand. And Mr. What you say? I want girl said, Mr. Shana, what happened? Mr. Tell her, say, me get one call from my niece, tell me when I'm at the niece, short, cut. So I call them, I can't get nobody. But when I come now, I get to realize, say, mommy send her a shop from 3 and I drive, she get goat. So that take her 15 minutes to come because I'm not far. So mommy did that 3:30, can't see her come. So he send the other cousin. Why I never send she and the cousin be know because the cousin drop off a bicycle and he back and peel up. So he didn't want to send him 3 in a pain. So he send her, you know what's that day? So run go and Byron okay out, so run come back. You understand? So the girl know did they go buy this something and come back. I come back, mommy can't see him come. So he call the other little one when he get scraped up and say, go look if you see your cousin. Can't take too long to come back. Alric walk come all the way out to try and he no see Cager. He go back around and say, mommy, you know, me no see Cager. Same time mommy say, Kwesi I come back at Alric that a for me son. Kwesi you know see Cager? No, mommy, so why Cager there? Mommy say, alright, me I go look if me see him. So he told them, he told Pitney and my mother turn out tired. Same time daddy come. He said to daddy, say, daddy, you know see Cager? Daddy said, no, but go and go look for him, because I move the go they got. So me gonna push on him, me no look when they go them. So daddy said, go and go look the go them. So daddy said, come back up and say, no man, mommy no come back yet. Look at the time and it get late. So mommy say, alright. Daddy say, alright, me go out. And when daddy go out, daddy a go out, he buck up on the girl when he naked. And a naked, he say, see, and said to naked, say, naked said to him, say, that Winston, Cage up a yard. He said, no, I him me I go look for. Naked turn back and say, me I turn back with you go help, search. Mommy said, daddy said, you trying to corner, he say, slurry. We call him Wolfie. And Wolfie say, I look him, I look but him a walk. I look to him roadside to see if anywhere mush. Daddy I move so far, daddy now consider that, so daddy pass the slippers. Yes. So daddy gone on one place named Building Gate. So slowly pass daddy now and go back up the road and go back round to the yard. So I said, see what slippers here. So daddy turn back and say, me come look if I slippers me know. That is when he come back and say, yes, a Cager. Alric slippers, because Cager don't wear fear slippers, you wear fear Alric slippers. So daddy say, yes, see them. Alright. You I look now, so you see where the track. So daddy say, alright, come walk follow over there. Try them. Him she, Nicket, daddy and Slurry, and then walk over the lane. They walk up on the other foot of slippers. Not far from there, so daddy say, you see where shot. Like, you know, when somebody did a struggle, so they use the little girl. Blood street start there, so. And daddy then look. Daddy say, it come like a girl soul come out time or kind night come down, you know. So you know so everywhere get dark. And daddy say you see one bright light get up over one place. Daddy look, follow look track, see you guys track, did they? And when daddy look, I look a girl body. Daddy see lay down and daddy I call him. No answer, daddy go over there. He said, Jesus Christ, then kill him. In short cut. Right now, from me know daddy. By 1991, you know, when I come in the but we grow with my father. Because my father and my mother married. And my father 68, 7 years old, 8 this year, 68 this year. And my father never cry. And JJ made my father cry. From that day, my father don't stop crying yet. My father can't come, my father don't sleep. Right now, around there sleep, but we're glad to let him asleep. Kind of sleep. My father smoke every day, we are trying to stop. But when that day will stop smoke now? When that day will stop drink? Because when if you pack Keja, oh God, look at Keja. Keja, I'm the nicest girl. If Keja call to you, and you don't hear Keja, stop and wave to you. Because I want your 6 time I call to you. Try primary, see school, Keja one of the brilliantest. Keja a medal on the yard, serve ticket. 1 week ago, Keja done summer class. As Keja get serve ticket as the most, we call it, the brightest student, the brilliantest student in a school. And they cut you look like, shout upon him, mother, see what mother can't talk to nobody, brother. His mother can't talk to nobody, to him, mother feel, brother. I tell you. And then I'm actually lock up and Maxwell, call him and come out and jump up and lock up people, brother. And if you make him do a good one, and if you have to good one, and if you come back here, when you come out, come and defend his son in the ranks. You might defend his son in the ranks.
Lovely day for it. We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Don't be silly.
The property ladder can be an uphill struggle. At Skipton, we believe in fairness. So if you can afford to rent, we could help you buy. Skipton Building Society, founded on fairness.
This is a mid-roll. Opal Wagwan. No, Opal, the father didn't die. He, I think, is in hospital in serious condition, but he has not died. But they have arrested a young man in the community for the murder of JJ. JJ is the culprit, the rapist and murderer.
That's not it. So they lock him.
You can't kill 10-year-old and think you're going to get away.
Look up at him.
Daddy have back the boy. All him keep dead. You know what I got called to the boy? I call him.
A Shani Marcus,
We want justice for the free man. Free me
Well, I think everybody needs to do what they can and get this young man the best lawyer possible. Somebody, I think, sent me a video as well where there was a roadblock. But hold on there. No, this one. Somebody sent me a video where the people were blocking the road as well. Who sent me that video there? Oh dear. Oh dear, hold on. Hold on. No, that's Fiona Beswick. Somebody sent me a video where people were blocking the road. I just cannot find it at the moment. But Jamaica, this is a very, very tight situation. Very, very tight. But I think people need to do what they can, get this young man a good lawyer, because this man deserved to die. He was never going to change. He was never going to change. Hold on. He was going to remain the same. He was going to remain the same. He was going to continue. Hold on. Hello? Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to bed yet. Okay. Yeah, when you're downstairs, just call me. Yeah. I'm trying to remember who sent me, but there was a video. Let me go to Lasanique Read page. I think it might have been on Lasanique's page, if I remember rightly. But it's intolerable. I think this is. Yeah, this is the one. Bear with me. Let me see if I bring a video from Lasanique, because this is up in his neck of the woods as well. In Trelawney, hold on. Not exactly his community, but his neck of the woods, parish-wise. Hold on. Bear with. Our next big fight, all of us, our next big fight ought to be the publication of the sex offenders register. And I think the next big demonstration that is on its way, that ought to be a part of the advocacy from all those groups, given I want the video from Lasanique, but me find it. Me find the video from Lasanique. Our attention now must solely turn to lobbying the government when it comes to the publication of the sex offenders registry. We've got two clear examples now to lobby on: what happened in Spanish Town last year and what happened in the last 72 hours. To say to the government, we can no longer prioritize the human rights of predatory criminals, child rapists, and child killers. We cannot protect their rights, their safety, above the right of a child, the right to life, the right to community safety. We cannot continue to prioritize their rights. So this must be an almighty island-wide cry. This ought to be an island-wide almighty cry to the government that we cannot tolerate this silence for any longer. We cannot tolerate this silence for any longer. Oh, God. I'm getting news from on the ground that is mutilation a correct word? Or in Jamaica, the better understanding, him cut out her vagina? Jamaica, the photographs are so graphic.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice!
All right, so people, we're currently here at the Troy Crossroad. Protesters is here.
And apparently it is said that he was looking for wood to burn her as well. So he raped her, he mutilated her, he killed her, and then he was going to destruct her corpse to make sure her body not fine, to make sure him get away scot-free of a murder.
As we try road.
We want justice.
The Warsaw police is on the scene. The road is heavily blocked. Much hours them well. At 24 hours, they're supposed to hold him for. They have him more than 24 hours in there right now. More than 24 hours and they have him in there. They're not supposed to have him there so long. And no charge press. And no charge of press for him. Where are holding so long for? And I run up and I search for people and I question people and I call out people names. And I police them at this. I police them at this. I call out people. So these are the family of the major.
Max did it for we. And they lock him up for no reason. So they're going to tell you man, his son do all that. Man take that them man the statement over we Max. No, we want Max.
People, this is Shani aunt and they are protesting. So I'm Max some of them.
Yes.
No charge, doesn't press.
Let him go.
So apparently the young man that is arrested for his murder, his JJ is the killer. And then a young man from the crowd, Max, has been arrested for JJ's killing, but is not yet been charged though.
It's not the first Max JJ rape. Justice, 5 times now we do it up. 5 times. He pays now. He has to mommy, daddy. 5 times now we do it up. His son feed food and his mother back him and chuck man. I don't know come out time. Everything he's doing good. Everything he's doing good. I back him. Angela, I back him.
Remember me tell you, man. Oh no, come back out and pick up more again. We're not joking. Let him out of that. 10-year-old. One man can't kill people. A whole community, one man can't kill people. One man can't kill people. Max not kill nobody. Yeah, freedom we want. Look at repeating here we can't talk.
When your primary purpose is to care for the world, you care for hearts like your very own.
Who do I answer? Donna, in a case like this, the family doesn't need an attorney because are you talking the young girl's family or the young man who has been arrested for JJ's murder? If you're talking about Shani family, then no, they don't need an attorney because it's a state case. It's the Director of Public Prosecution's responsibility for this case. So in cases like these, the family doesn't need an attorney. This is the job for the Director of Public Prosecution. But because he's deceased, there won't be a case against him. If there will be a case, it will be against Max, who is now arrested for his murder, or other members of the family. In this case, Max would be the one who needs an attorney. Yes, Max, who is arrested, he needs a very good attorney on his case. Yes, he does.
Frustration. We know, sir, yeah, we know. We know, sir, frustration, we know that.
That's what people are now cussing, you know. That me are showing you, that's a real. Cussing just an expression. No, man.
So people, this is what we know. The citizens come out. As you can see, Shani Cook family is there, along with other residents of Tyre Chilani, all right? So they come out to...
Globalist, I'm going to play your music. I'm just going to run back downstairs and come back.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation. Because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear not hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not first and four. Make up what I seen to. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see? They didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see? They didn't can sell out Rasta. I sell out. I sell out Babylon. Just talk on the right. You want show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big man throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. of them and say, President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stonewall.
Thank you very much for holding on and welcome back. I'm being told that this young man went to juvenile detention when he was about 13 years old. And from them time the rape history starts. And he continues to do it up until the murder of the 10-year-old.
Protest. So what we know so far, the reason for this roadblock, they said they hold on to Max over 2 days now without any charge. And he should be released. So who is Max now? Max is a guy from the community who the police have been questioning over 2 days now in regarding for the mobbing. All right, so as you can see, everybody is there. Shani's family is there, aunt, mother, grandmother, everybody is there, and the whole residents of Tyrewood, okay, is there, and Troy. So people are frustrated. So tell me what you're thinking in the comment section. All right. So.
No, questions are asked of people who are knowledgeable to the underground situation. Was there a history of mental health known to the family, to the community, to the police, anybody? And I'm being told, no, him just bad. Him just bad, funny my youth. No mental health problem.
We'll keep informed as this news unfolds. All right, thank you.
About 4:35 o'clock, she come a shop. I buy and drop her off. And she come out of the car and she come in the shop and she buy 2 pounds of chicken. And when she buy the 2 pounds of chicken, me get her back $200. And she put the chicken in her bag and she said, buy Tracy. And I said, buy Keja. And she turned the other way. And this guy come in and we attack and we go have a bath. And when me are coming back, me hear the grandmother and the next family member come and say, them no see Keja. So I say, mine Keja, they run at the next dead yard. We need to go pick them. And them say, no, she don't run there. So when time they say no, she don't be say, Jesus Christ, JJ, rape him. And that's what me say, no. Come here, say, on the way that they could have happened. And when me didn't know in the night hours, when I got the up, me see naked pass and say, then kill Keja on the road, JJ, kill Keja. Me say, what you say? I was about 3 times me ask the question and me start crying, me run go on there, me couldn't get this here. And it's not the first JJ do it. JJ come on me yard already and he poison water. He burned down one house down on the lane on this already. And he raped a 7-year-old already. And he raped one Mexico girl. And he want one Mexico girl again. He rape and one youth catch him. And he make out of a fit this a girl cousin already. And the girl runs and a little bit of some JJ do. And everything in the JJ do, the father back him. And the stepmother Angela back him. There is nothing a Max says anybody touching them JJ, he will kill them.
And I call somebody Maxwell chop.
And I told somebody father chop.
All right, so the protest is mainly about the person who them hold. And there's no charge as well.
No charge.
And he's still in
custody. I'm not doing nothing about it.
All right. So people, as you can see, the frustration. All right.
Somebody do something in our community and in that jail, he's supposed to come back in the same community? Tell me, because him why do much things and come out here, go cemetery, go prison, come back. Why they send him back here till he kill me? Miss! He kill him! How much nothing? I know prison fee, how much nothing? No! I boy in family. Tell me, I'm your father. I'm my father 50 and I'm my father, I'm a ball here, brother. From the father, my father, Maxwell, if you come back in our community, need I lift up.
Some of them run.
We want
Everybody can work free of cost. Since him come back now, everybody can rise. And I'm in Easter contact. If you said God, thank God me name there, you know. Because I'm them that come up here for. Me not ask Christ. And me them a come for. Okay. Here, we don't know how to do it, but we just look good. I say if you burn it, look at everybody.
He gonna look good if you burn it, look a girl body wood.
And people as you can see, aunties here, grandmothers here.
Proof is there, because in the crowd, man, draw down him pants, and man see witness.
All right. Him do it. Yes. Nobody else can do that.
Him do it. Everybody, every nigga, everybody knows that. You want justice. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. You know what people are coming to feel it? When the Keja pass out, they feel go, Keja, tell the audience, you know, here, Keja, come. Come here.
If I hold up your hand. Look at y'all not pass nobody. Look at the people who are old. We want
justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. JCF tells us. JCF tells us. JCF tells us. JCF tells us. Then we have a man stand out community.
Well, so far, Jamrock, as I understood from what I heard today, Marissa Dalrymple Filbert, which is the MP, have not yet visited the family or the community since the incident. I don't know if later this evening she has, but during around lunchtime UK time today, my knowledge was Marissa Dalrymple Filbert still have not visited the family or the community. This young man, I was told, was released last year after spending 5 years in prison. A slap on the wrist. It literally is a slap on the wrist, given his track record. Sentences like those are a slap on the wrist. And here he comes out of prison and sent back into the community to kill his very own family member.
Why? And one man now have a sabotage. I don't know we have a monster, the pervert. We don't know we have him. Now we never. And when you rock innocent soul will not come, JCF will not figure down. Will not figure down. JCF fear way.
I'm told, Jamrock, that the MP, Marissa Dalrymple Filbert, still have not visited the community or the family. And my understanding, the broader family are her supporters. Only Shani's father, which may be supporter of the People's National Party, but they're all Miss Filbert's supporters.
We want justice. 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 We want justice.
Yo, All right, so people, there have it from Lasonic Radio YouTube channel, and this is Troy Crossroad, as you can see. The residents come out, family, friends, and everybody come out of Troy to protest against the capturing of Max. All right, so they capture Max for questioning. However, over 2 days gone, and there's no charge pressed against him. So they say he should be released. All right. So there you go, people. This and more on Lasonic Radio YouTube channel. All right. So we keep informed as this unfolds. All right. Yeah.
Globalist, this is just one situation. Run this, how are you? It is just one depressing, heart-wrenching situation. But there are a lot of questions to ask. On the flip side, will we get answer to these questions? The justice system, given his history, have questions to answer because they ought to bear responsibility for the death of the 10-year-old. The police have questions to answer. The community themselves probably have questions to answer. If you know there's such a prolific offender in the community, should a 10-year-old day or night be out on their own? Or should, it is such a difficult balancing act. Should one child be traversing the street of that particular community? The person that the community killed. Yeah, the person that was killed, he's the one who committed the offense. Max is someone else who is arrested as part of the community that carried out the killing of the rapist. The rapist is JJ. The young man now arrested is Max. He's arrested for JJ's killing, even though he's not been charged yet. But the police have questions to answer. The justice system has questions to answer. The community, possibly the family as well, has questions to answer, maybe further down the line. Because this wasn't an out of the blue situation. Listening to the community, this was almost a predictable, one could argue. Errol Clark, how you do? One could argue this was almost predictable. Probably not as gruesome as it has turned out. But a rapist doesn't, and especially when you see he start raping young boys, then no young girl would be off the chart. And this is why I'm questioning, should any member of the community allow one child to be traversing the community at any time, day or night, knowing with the full knowledge that this man is a constant danger to the community? It wasn't a secret, based on all of what you're hearing coming out now. It wasn't a secret that he was a danger to the community. He was a danger to women. He was a danger to men. Globalist, this one is hard. But we're going to leave it here for tonight. And we're not going to be on tomorrow because we're going up to look for my uncle tomorrow. I'm not promising you for Saturday neither, because more than likely I'm gonna go to church Saturday. So it probably won't be until Sunday before we grace you back, because we're kind of traveling late tomorrow. So by the time we get back to London, I'm probably gonna be tired. So thank you all. Thanks for everyone's support in any and all ways that you have supported Global TV. Thank you all very much. But as I told you this morning, my uncle's condition has turned for the worse. So because we're looking at end of life care, we're trying to go there to see him just in case, as we would say, the worst happens. So thank you all very much for your support. Lovely to have you aboard. Please do join us back. I can almost say possibly Sunday. Please do join us back on Sunday, where we'll start the week all over again. Thank you very much, and good afternoon from the Global TV Group.
Too long in our little ghetto, run keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime, fight down war. Me say Rastafari, war and crime, and do the righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, save all people. And we love Jah, we love Jah, Rastafari, we love Jah, Rastafari, save all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I and I should never hold thy peace while we penalize day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime, Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all, and we love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all, me love Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight, and then DJ Twink. Ghetto, run, keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. said I say watch him man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I she never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, night. We gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for jumping. Let's go. Fight down, war and cry. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and cry. And do the righteousness. Hey, we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. Hey, we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. So just as I say watch a man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace, but we penalize. Hey, oh.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.